Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Young Sage back in GTA Online for another car review. This is the Canis, or Canis, I don't exactly know how they want me to pronounce it. Seminole Frontier, which is based on the Jeep XJ Cherokee. Though the front end looks like it's straight off a friggin' first gen Voyager. We are in the custom auto shop. I thought I'd start this video a little bit differently. What happens if I rev it? It doesn't do anything. We can turn the wheel, but we can't. And by the way, the engine always runs in here. It never doesn't run.
Now what do you need?
So we can't do revs or anything. I can't show you anything. You know what? Before we look at the customization.
See you next time.
Too bad. The only thing I hate is you can't go straight to your custom shop. Take it out of the parking garage. Let's have a look at it. Now this thing is expensive, but everything in GTA is expensive. But by GTA standards, this is affordable. I'm never starting up there again because we can't look at anything. That is really out of place. You gotta admit. That's the engine from the Sultan RS. That does not belong in here. Let's just act like we've never seen that. Let's act like it doesn't exist. That's one of two problems I found with this vehicle. Thankfully, it doesn't sound like a Sultan RS. When you see the interior view, you guys are going to be upset. This is the interior camera right here. You can't see the gauges. You can't see the steering wheel. You're sitting up on some phone books, essentially. Basically, you have to drive like this. Your character's basically sitting on phone books. It's the pretty standard truck interior that we come to know. I'm gonna get a flashlight because it's dark in here. Hopefully Jackass back there doesn't freak out. I need to get rid of some melee weapons. It's just substandard truck interior, nothing to see here. Except for the fact that you can't see the interior when you're driving. Get a start up. And some revs. Now, before we go any further, I know we're doing this video in a really weird order, but you do what you gotta do. Look at the page that this vehicle is sold on. By the way, do not buy these three, for the love of God. Most overpriced shitbox in the world. Second most overpriced shitbox in the world. Most overpriced SUV in the world. This is considered an SUV class vehicle. I think it's better. Performance is mediocre in this thing. You can get, for about the same price, you can get a Tauros that's faster. It's not going to haul more people. It's just going to be a little smaller. Anyway, when a responsible adult buys a car, it's a question of making sensible compromises. Your heart wants a feral mountain chewing 4x4 with bull bars and more torque than a Panzer division. Your spouse wants a family SUV with child-proof locks, powerful air conditioning. I don't know why they put a British term in there. In an airbag so big it'll break your jaw if a fly hits the bumper. But look around you. Do we live in the age of responsible adults or sensible compromises? Sensible kind of the bottom. Enter the Seminole frontier. Be safe, look reckless, have it all. I don't know. $678,000. If you were looking for something like this, I'd say buy it. It's a mixture between a Range Rover and an XJ Cherokee. Save the drive compressors for later because they're very unimpressive. We'll do a Redwood Lights track and a Mount Chiliad video for this because it's necessary. Take it back to 2. So we gotta go through this whole stinking process. We can't stick the elevator straight up. Level 2. I want to get back into third person for it. Wrong car. Sometimes when you get out of a car and it's on the corner, it'll go to the next car. Actually, it does that anytime.
What do you need then? What are you after?
So we have this, $4,600 for an aerial. I'm pretty sure if you need one of these, you could probably pay like 20 bucks at a junkyard. There's no antenna balls or nothing, so we're gonna leave it clean.
Think long and hard.
Shouldn't have did that. Here's where it gets interesting. You can get a double, or you can go to this, that which looks 2000s TVP worth it. Or you can do this where you have the shotgun exhaust, but it
or something?
But it goes out the side of the bumper. I think we're just gonna go for this.
It's got bark to match its bite.
Stock fenders are painted black. They're cladded. But we're gonna go for these. Gives you more of a look. And now there's plenty of bumpers to choose from. You have a ram bar, which just does that. I have to look at it from the side. And there's this, which honestly, because the lighting in here is not superb, you cannot see black things. You got this, which just takes the front bumper and puts 2 lights on it, and that's it. It puts 2 lights in like a stinger. You get all these in primary, secondary, or well, not this, but you can get like these
whatever
in black,
you desire.
primary,
Technology and budget
black.
permitting.
This one's only available in black, but these are available in primary or secondary. This is just a stinger. You get a stinger that it has a cage on it, and that's it. We're gonna go for just the stinger in primary.
I can do it.
Now we got a lot of grill designs, and we're actually gonna go for this.
Your cosmetics are on point.
Now this is cool. You want to get real retro? Got it right here. Wind deflectors that go on the hood. Who remembers these? Let's see this from the front. We're not putting one on because I don't like how that looks. It looks really bad. That's a unique thing.
Making decisions is stressful.
What the heck? What's the difference? Oh, there actually are 2 different hoods, even though the names are real similar.
There it is.
liveries are kind of meh. We have this. Got this. It can turn like a Wagoneer sort of deal. We have this. This version of that. This. And we got
How many cars you got in this garage again?
They all look the same. It doesn't matter what you consider it. This is dirt. This is dirt, rust. It's the rust liveries that a lot of other cars have. We're just gonna go for this. I kind of want to keep this a little simple. Then we have the train mirrors. We'll go for those. Mud guards. Yeah, we'll throw them on. That will get stuck on things, but it's a cool look that counts. And we're gonna put the. Yeah, we'll do the
Baby's
retro
all
plate.
grown up.
Now the primary color changes the top half of the vehicle and whatever you have set to primary. I'm gonna leave everything classic because it's cheap. Let's be honest. I'm not exactly sure what this is gonna look good in.
Life is hard when you can have anything.
Maybe. Blue just kind of clashes delivery, but blue Jeeps do look good.
Think long and hard.
I mean, we could do a white Jeep like Tomcat's old Jeep. But, I don't know. I don't know what's gonna look good. Silver kind of looks cool.
Do you need a drink? Bubbles or something?
Bubbles or something? Well, you want to give me a bubble bath, I'll take that. I didn't mean give me a bubble bath, like let me get in one. We're gonna go for anthracite black.
Looks almost as good as you.
Aw, thanks, Bae. No. As for this, we're gonna make it the same color. We're gonna go anthracite black.
Girl is looking good.
Just to make it look all one uniform color. The crew emblem is actually a good place, so we'll
Don't she
slap
look
it on.
pretty?
Now we got roll cages, which we're not going to do one, but I'll show it anyway. It just sits here and rumbles. This is a new Razor Kraken Expert console.
No rush at all.
We're not going to put a cage in it because that's not what we're looking for. Now we have roof accessories, which look really good. I just wish there was something to go in the rack. We're just going to do a standard light bar for
You've got an eye
$700.
for
Now
this
that's
stuff.
only if it works. If it doesn't work, we're just going to put a plain rack on it. Now we have side steps. We can put a slat step or a pipe step. We're going to do the slats.
Looking good.
Make it look kind of like a rock slider. Now, sadly, we could do that, but there's no way to raise this.
The cops stop you? Don't tell them I installed that.
Now, we have a new wheel type. We have street wheels. Now, these are essentially wheels that are on some of the stock vehicles in the game. This is literally the wheel from the Hot Ring Saber. We'll go through all of these, even though we're not going to put any on. I'm just going to show you what they look like.
Whatever you desire.
And thankfully they didn't
Technology and
outlandishly
budget
price these, because they easily could have. You have the stock wheels from the Sugoi. These are adder wheels. The wheels from the Mamba. It's kind of cool that we have this. we have these wheels available to customize, so we're going to use regular off-road tires. It's going to make it chunkier. Actually, it's a much better looking tire, so we're going to go for that. Now, these are... Let me get a zoom on them. These are essentially mudslingers.
I've got that installed for you.
Sweet. And we'll do... I kind of want something that's like not super dark, but kind of dark. You know what I'm saying? Dark ivory kind of looks cool. Because normally we don't do wheels on here, because normally I just leave the stock wheels on cars because that's how they're meant to be. But I want the new off-road tire texture they added.
If you can think it,
We're gonna go for the
I can
stone
do it.
silver. It's dark, but it's not super dark.
you're not gonna get a flat.
That's the idea, woman. I think we're actually gonna go for a dark smoke because it kind of complements the black that I chose. Exit to
Be
ground.
best you.
Now we have a Seminole in the game. You're probably saying we do. I'm gonna show you that real quick. It has absolutely no customization. It's blah. It's a terrible off-roader. By the way, we are gonna do the Yoga custom at some point. Probably gonna have to wait till Rockstar gets more money. And by the way, I get, because I'm a PlayStation player, I almost feel bad for you Xbox people. You don't get $1 million every month. Nah. This is the default Seminole. It's nothing to write home about at all. It's pretty bad. There's even a capitalization error. I don't realize if you just click, it'll flash. That's the regular Seminole. It's nothing to write home about. Let's see if those lights work. They do. Thank you, Rockstar. You finally made something right. Did you guys realize every time we put auxiliary light bars on a car, it would never, ever work. Every once in a while they work, but they finally cared enough to make them work. It's also a lot faster than I expected it to be, because I never driven an upgraded one. You almost have to drive like this, because the way the camera is. I hope Rockstar fixes this. They need to fix this. I don't think they've quality tested this vehicle. That's why this is all you see. You sit way too high. I'm just holding the right stick straight down. Okay, yeah, this is not the place to use one of these, and unfortunately we can't lift it. So we just go put this in a parking lot real quick, and I'm gonna show you guys how bad it looks because it's not lifted. And by the way, did I mention it handles poorly on the street? It does. It barely turns. You guys hear the transmission engaging? That's a transmission. We're gonna grab this Stinger real quick, and I'm gonna see if it does it in there. I don't think Seminole wants a Stinger. It does. Goddamn me. It does. It's a detail I never noticed as long as I've been playing this game. And we are bankrupt now, so this Jeep better be worth something. I'm not selling it, no. But when I do go to sell it, it better be worth about $1 million. That's about what I dumped into it. Including prices. Including just purchasing the thing. At least the turbo sound is pleasing, because if we took that Stinger to Los Santos Customs and put a turbo on it, it would not be very good. Let's go to the beach and do a little bit of off-roading. Yeah, it is pretty slow, let's be honest. This is not going to be winning any SUV races. This might be the slowest SUV in the game. And I think even the original Landstalker is faster than this. They put this in the wrong class. It should be off-road. This is not off-road. This is considered SUV. Look down at the bottom. Canis, Seminole, Frontier, SUVs.
No fucking way.
It's probably supposed to be Canis because, like, the logo is, well, it's cannabis.
I bet that thing drinks.
It does. He was gonna say, I'll bet that thing drinks fuel. It does. There's no sand dunes or anything for us to jump off of, but we fit. Wow, it fits. I didn't think I was going to be wide enough. I thought we were going to be too wide.
Do you even...
Oh, we almost ran that person over. I did not see him laying in the sand. If I was GTA 6 news, you guys have probably heard, though.
What in the...
She was gonna say what in the world, but she, like, cut herself off. Like, what in the world? What in the what? We're barely doing 60. This thing is pretty slow. Oh, there's more people here. And obviously this is my personal vehicle. This is not something I spawned in with a mod. So I am trying my best not to put this thing in the water.
Man, I'm getting tired of the grind of it.
And we have to test it. It's not high enough, and it doesn't have enough tire size, but it will get over a rock while scraping the crap under the undercarriage. So yeah, technically it will do it. Remember there was one race, an off-road race, that required you to drive big vehicles through there? I remember how it was really hard to fit a 6x6 through there. We're just past the Chumash Plaza. We're actually gonna head back. Ish. Let's get into some serious stuff if we can. They added some new open wheel races, but that's it. There's no races that I might make a race specifically for this. I don't know if there's a way I can just allow one vehicle. This is SUV class. Most SUVs will not survive. I'm thinking about literally making this a race. Like go up the mountain. Oh man, this thing went right up this hill like a mountain goat. I don't think there's too many vehicles. This thing got plenty of torque though. I'm waiting for Tomcat to do a video on this because this is actually an XJ and officially in GTA. I know Tomcat's gonna have to make some kind of video. If he doesn't, I swear, it's gonna be incredible. What's an extreme zoom cam that I normally use for tractor trailers? It kind of gives us like more of like see like what's happening. Oh, we're gonna die here. Oh, we know the hatch falls off easily. Can we please not completely destroy the truck, please? And there's the hood. Hello, hood. Where did it go? I just heard it go clunk. Yeah, let's try not to look at that abysmal engine that does not belong in this vehicle. So guys, hope you've enjoyed this review and extremely long test of the Canis Seminole Frontier. Terrible name, but a great vehicle. I mean, they could have just called it the Seminole Classic, because that would have actually made sense. But they didn't. Same thing with the, like, there's two vehicles in this update, which should have been called the Classics. But they weren't. They were called weird things. Oh well. So if you guys buying this, I hope you are. Only $678,000. You might as well buy this. Up next will be Redwood Lights Track, where of course we try to destroy the vehicle. Well, not completely destroy it. We just try to beat the crap out of it. See what it can take. It's just more fun these days. And then we'll take it up Chiliad. And nothing else. So, hope you guys have enjoyed this video. See you later.